and now Representative Wendell Gilliard. Welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston.
Well, I'm glad to be here. And believe me, this show is still not talk of the town, but talk of the state of South Carolina. Okay.
Thank you, sir. And we're happy to have you. Now, you're here to talk about a winter coat drive and food giveaway. Tell us about that.
Well, definitely, we started 20 some odd years ago, right there on Meeting and Harris Street. That's the
Yes.
area where I was born at. And it was always across the street from the homeless shelter, as you well know, 180 homeless shelter. And I always thought it, a good thing that we would do a food and coat drive in that particular area where I was born, in public housing, because that's where most of the public housing in Charleston is more or less centralized.
Right.
And we get big crowds in there. But now this year, because all 3 years, as you well know, Rev, we were praying that other churches, other organizations would get on board. So now you're looking at many organizations feeding people everywhere. It's a blessing. So what that now allows us to do is to expand. And I've always looked forward to coming up near Cross, Holly Hill, Utahville, my old stomping ground when I was just a young boy. And we're going out there now, thanks to you. Okay, we'll be out there January the 30th at your church from 12 to 3 p.m. Okay, and believe me, it's a pleasure to know that we're in a position to do this now. And what we try to stress in our food giveaways and coat giveaways, we stress voter registration, so we'll be having that. Okay, we'll be bringing public information where people can go look for jobs. Okay, so when we do these things, we have to do it in a very complete way. It's just not about giving away food, but you're trying to do everything in a given time.
Okay, well, tell us, how will you get the coats?
Well, we bring our own, and we encourage people wherever they live. Could be Utahville, Cross, Holly Hill, even Charleston, low part of Orangeburg, to come out to your church on Saturday, January 30th, at 12 p.m. We'll be there from 12 to 3. Bring the coats out, and we'll just, we'll have our volunteers out there, the Project Cool Breeze volunteers. We'll take the clothing, and we'll go ahead and pack the clothing in certain areas, and we'll give them out as called for.
Okay, so you want people from all over to come out to receive one of the coats that you're giving away, especially those who are in need.
You better believe it, because one thing that we've done through the years when it comes to homelessness in the state of South Carolina, we followed the route, okay? And we know it started in Charleston. Now it's in North Charleston now, and it's on the outskirts, Goose Creek, Latson, Mounts Corner, things along that, coming up your way, Pastor, right up along Utahville and Cross. Homelessness now is all along those rural areas, rural roads, and we know that. So we want to follow the crowd while the people are being fed back downtown, thanks to the churches, Royal and all the other churches is doing these great things. Now we can go ahead and jump ahead.
Well, we found out that there is something in the Latson area called the tent city, where people are there in the wooded area living in tents.
Yeah, and we have to get accustomed to that. You know why? Sad to say, gentrification is still on the move. And now people are seeing homelessness, just like you just said, tent cities pop up in areas that you would never dream. And the same thing happened down in downtown Charleston. Okay, but one thing we do know, as we feed the people, we must also give them opportunities for self-employment, ways to go look for jobs. And then we have to fight gentrification in the process, okay?
Okay, now you said something earlier, and we're gonna move that with the food drives, it's happening everywhere.
Yes.
People are in need of food.
Yes, because these are some trying times. I mean, the homeless population is definitely on the increase here, and in the state, in all 46 counties, we now know that. So people have to be fed, okay? People have to be given shelter. People have to be shown that, hey, that they are somebody, that here's a helping hand, that we care, and together we can make a difference. Okay, and in these food drives, it shows just that.
Okay, now we thank you for that to talk about the coat drive and the food drive. But now, one of our main points that we want to talk about is the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Picture Award ceremony. Tell us about that.
Well, as you well know, with your help, we started this thing around 23 years ago. And believe me, it has become a hallmark here in Charleston and in the state of South Carolina. All through the years, we had companies like Boeing, Dominion, private, small private business helping us along the way through the many years. We started that program as to recognize citizens that have gone above and beyond the call of duty as it pertains to servicing people and caring for other people. Now, this year's theme is our invaluable frontline workers. We don't know them all, but we owe them all. That's a powerful outline topic.
And that date for the ceremony?
Now that'll be held virtual, as you well know, be held January 26th on WCSC. Ann McGill will be the moderator, and we're looking forward to it.
Okay, January the 26th.
Yes.
The MLK Picture Award ceremony, and then January 30th, the Winter Coat Drive and Food Giveaway. You are a very busy young man.
Well, we have to always stay busy while we're moving through, our lives. And it's all about helping other people. So we want everybody to please attend these awards. Had Martin Luther King lived, he would have been 92 years young. 92 years young.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Representative Wendell Gaillard, we thank you for being on Bounce Around Charleston.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Okay, coming up next, the COVID task force right after this break.